Okie dokie. Another Tuesday. Another Tuesday. Facebook, if you're watching, you probably got a whole bunch of robots watching. I do not own the rights to this music, but I pay a monthly fee every month, so I'm renting it. So I'm playing it in my home where I'm quarantined and all of the things. So I don't own the rights. I'm here. I'm early. What's up with the what's up? I'm here. Like yesterday was a lot of things. So I'm going to give a little moment for people to come in. I don't own the rights. I'm just lip syncing her. Because we all need to go to Rainbow Drive, honey. And get some optimism and all of the things. So, thank you. What's going on? Yeah, my little NBC shirt I'm giving today. I didn't feel like getting all, over the top, bitch. I didn't feel like all that today. Yes. So I'm on a little early. So I'm going to wait a little bit of extra time for people to realize that I am on. And then I'm going to get started. There's a lot of topics today. A lot of topics. I'm going to address what happened with me yesterday. That was insane. If anybody was on here yesterday with me, if anybody was on here yesterday with me, they saw the pandemonium and all of that was going on with me. You already know I'm going to turn up. Look at all these topics I got for today. What's going on, Vic? What's going on, Rafiq? I'm going to give a little bit of extra time for everybody to realize that I am on. If you're wondering why I am sweating profusively, I got this big light in my face. So it is hot, and I am painted to death, so it's going to be hot. I just need a second to calm down and cool down, because I'm excited about these topics that I'm going to be talking about today. And I want to see if I have as many trolls that will come in and talk about these topics as I had yesterday. Yeah, I came on a little early. I came on a little early today. Cause honey, we're in quarantine. If you don't want to talk about trans issues, if you're not feeling at my conversation, just do me a favor and just leave. There's no need to stick around. There's no need to, put, horrible crap in the comments and shit like that. Like, there's no need. You know what I mean? Just look. If it's not for you, pump it. There's plenty of people on live, that have been on live, honey, where you can hop from live to live to live. There are plenty of people that are on live because we're all in quarantine. We're all in quarantine. Oh no, honey, I gotta turn on this air. Hold on, give me a moment. Yes, there we go. Because I will not sit in this room and be sweating to death. Hi! What's going? Hey, Kalita, what's going on? Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm going to give a little bit more moment for people to come in and realize that I'm on live. 11 a.m. We got like 4 or 5 like good topics. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 good topics. Okay, the first thing that I want to say is Shout out to everybody that was on my live yesterday that was defending me against the trolls in the comments, calling me all types of names, like downing me and stuff like that. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank goodness, you know what I mean, I come from a different era where, you know, we were taught to have a backbone. But it was a mess yesterday. It was a mess yesterday. I'm sweating profusely. It was a mess yesterday. And, you know, if I didn't have a strong sense of, like, mental health, like a strong mental health, bitch, I wouldn't have been able to get through that. I would not have been able to get through that. But, you know what I mean? That's what it is. I've got my NBC shirt on today. After Trans Talk Tuesday, I will be doing readings, so I don't have to do a separate live. As long as the energy stays positive in here, we talk about the issues, and that's it. And there's no, you know, crap that went on like yesterday. I'll be able to do, you know, readings for, you know, random readings for people. What's going on, Grands? I love you. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, what is going on? Facebook, I don't own the rights to this music. I'm listening to A. Marie right now that I pay a monthly charge for on my Amazon Music. So you will not tell me that what I can play and what I cannot play in my background. I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah, Vic. Yeah, exactly. And like, you know what I mean? Like nowadays, like, you know, our children and our, you know, and our younger generation really don't have that thick skin. You know what I mean? Like back in our era, honey, we were taught, honey, if you fall or somebody, you know, says some shit, you either walk away or you fight. Dust yourself off or try again. And that was the end of that. You know what I mean? More oftentimes than not, the person that you're fighting ended up liking you anyway, and y'all ended up being friends. That's how that shit used to go back then. Bitch, we didn't take to Facebook talking about, oh my gosh, I'm about to end it all. Oh, I'm so depressed. Oh, I'm reporting, and all of the things. Bitch, we didn't go through all that. We did not go through all of that. Because, bitch, if somebody was bullying you, honey, and you didn't fight them, honey, or you tried to avoid the situation, the parents that I knew and the parents that I grew up with would, bitch, make you go out and beat their ass, or, bitch, they beat your ass. That's how that went. That is how that went. Exactly. Vic says, absolutely, our era was not this sensitive. No. Everybody like this, like it's the you know, everybody playing victim era. Like I don't get it. So I got 16 people in here. I'm gonna get started. One of the you fall, you better get your ass up, right, Vic? You fall, you get your ass up. Yeah, or bitch, they were beating your ass. They were beating your ass until you went out and fought. That is how that went. Yes, that's another thing. Vic says that's another thing. This era of attention whores. Exactly. We don't. Hey, Michael, I'm so glad that you're on here. Next week I want to have you on as a guest on Trans Talk Tuesday. It's been a while since I've had a chance to talk to you about your detransition, so I want to talk with you again. I'm going to hit you up via inbox after this is over, because I think a lot of people will benefit, and it's actually been a while since I've had you on. So, you know, I want the people to have an update with what's going on with you and how you're progressing and all of that. Right. Right, Humble, and that's another thing. You know what I mean? Like, honey, you had neighbors and cousins, and the neighbors around the corner looking out for you and your kids. You know what I mean? Bitch, if you got into some shit, bitch, you can count on the neighbor down the street to tell your parents or whoever is taking care of you, bitch, what happened. You can count on that. You can count on it. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I've got 4 topics today. The breaking topic is first, okay. About in Veracruz, there was a live video that was going on all around Facebook about people looting in the store. Bitch, they're breaking windows, they're going in the store, bashing everything, stealing shit, running around like freaking animals, stealing shit. And people over here on Facebook and social media land seem to get a kick out of this type of stuff. And it was a lot of you out there that were freaking watching it and having watch parties. Like, let me ask you a question. What is wrong with y'all doing that? Why are y'all sharing that shit on y'all pages and sharing it on social media? That is stupid. All of that is doing is inciting panic. It's inciting panic. Why are y'all perpetuating this mess? All y'all are doing is freaking creating hysteria amongst yourselves. That is what y'all are doing. Y'all are creating hysteria amongst yourselves. And I saw a lot of my friends on my friends list sharing that mess. There was almost 250,000 people sitting there watching people loot in Veracruz. Why? Why? Is that amusing? Would you like something to happen like that over here? Where you get killed over freaking the last box of cereal? Like, what the fuck is wrong with some of you? It's no shade. Like, I don't get it. Good morning, my Asia. Michael says they should not have let the people know that they were going to arrest people. That they were not going to arrest people on social media. Right. Is the whole entire reason we are in a panic and made this whole thing as bad as it is. And it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. The thing about it is, if you stay vigilant and aware and have the education, you will be all right. You will be all right. If you stay vigilant and aware and have the proper education that you need concerning this thing, you will get through it just like you got through everything else. But a lot of times, this social media can be helpful with the knowledge, but you can also get sucked into the bullshit. Hi, everybody. I got my NBC shirt on. Oh, no. I got to turn these notifications off, honey. Oh, no. No. Hold on. Give me a minute. All right. There we go. Right, exactly. Yeah, and the thing about it is, I see posts like, "Oh, if you was in jail, you're gonna be fine. If you was in jail because you were confined in there anyway." Bitch, damn right. All of that shit. How I grew up, being go through the jail system, the shit that I grew up when I was younger. All of that shit prepared me for what's going on now. And bitch, I am okay. I am okay. And those immediate people that are around me are okay. Thank you, my Asia. I just threw this on real quick. I'm hot as hell because I'm excited. Like, I couldn't for the life of me. That's why I wanted to talk about this first, because I couldn't for the life of me, understand why that type of thing is amusing. And people are just sitting there watching it. What's going on, Rachel? And people were sitting there watching it. Like, bitch, the thing, and the first thing that you're going to think when you're watching that is, bitch, oh, what if that happened over here? That automatically takes your mind into that paranoia. That's what that does. That is what that does. It automatically sends your mind into paranoia. And now you're having freaking nationwide panic over shit that's circulating online. Stop watching that shit. Everything, police aren't arresting people. Facebook, when you, like, if you report something or whatever, they're saying, oh, well, we don't have people in the office to look at your post and all of that, so I guess I don't got to worry about people reporting me, bitch, because ain't nobody there to freaking put me on block. I do not get it. I do not get it. There were almost 220,000 people watching people go in and out of the store freaking breaking shit. Like, please. Honey, if you were taught survival skills, or not even taught, if you learned survival skills growing up, however you grew up, in the cis, cis, or in the LGBT scene, whatever scene you grew up in, as a child and an adolescent and a teen, all the way up until now, if you know your survival skills, bitch, they automatically kick in. Bitch, you don't panic. You don't panic. Bitch, you shake that shit off and do what the hell it is you've got to do. It wasn't all this crying on fucking Facebook, venting to people who don't give a fuck about you at the end of the day. They're not going to save you before they save themselves. So why the hell are you venting to them? Complaining. Where there are way more people worse off than you are. See, honey. Thank you, Fannie Lillian Perkins and her 4 sisters, for raising me, honey, with all of this common sense that I have, honey. And if common sense is crazy, bitch, I guess I'm crazy. And that's that. All of them bitches that was calling me crazy 3 years ago, bitch, are the same ones that are on their freaking Facebook, bitch, scared to death. And I'm fine. And that's that. I mean, really. If you have them survival skills, they automatically kick in. You have nothing to worry. Oh, I gotta wash my hands. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Oh, I need to stay away from bitches. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from bitches. And you know what I mean? You do what you need to do. Not hear the shit that you're talking about, bitch, and do the opposite. A lot of them motherfucking line listening motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize in advance to a lot of the cis women that follow me. Oh. See, you know I gotta clock it before y'all clock it. Oh, bitch, you got something on your lip. You know how a lot of y'all are, bitch. Oh, you got something on your lip. Okay. Oh, that's where I was. I want to apologize in advance to a lot of the cis women that follow me and that are like on my page and all of the things. This is in no way, this Trans Talk Tuesday and some of the topics that I'm going to be talking about is in no way to bash you in any way. Okay? There's going to be some language in this live today due to what happened to me yesterday that you might not smile upon. Okay? There's going to be a lot of language, okay, from this mouth that you might be appalled by. Okay? But I am letting you know right now, do not take it personally. I am not talking directly to you. I am only talking to the ones who, come at my community like they do. And they really are not in the position to. So I just want to make that disclaimer to all of the cis women, the biological women that follow me and, that love me, that follow my channels and follows my platforms and all of the things. I am putting out a disclaimer ahead of time. If you are easily offended, please leave and come back next week. Okay. So now, we are going to be, I suggest please, there's only 10 people in here right now. I had 504 people due to trolls and people sharing my video in places where it don't belong. It was 504 people on my live yesterday. They were calling me all types of mans and sirs and this and that. None of it was really affecting me because it's something that the trans community grows up. We grow up basically in that element. You know what I mean? We are not strangers to that. We're not strangers to that. You know what I mean? My issue was the people that this type of language and shit was coming from. Because, bitch, to be honest, they were in no position. Let me adjust my seat. They were in no position to discuss anything that was going on with any type of transition or whatever. So with that being said, our first topic for today are down low men. If you don't know what a down low man is by now, you've probably been hiding under a rock. But what a down low man is a man who identifies as straight and specifically seeing, dating, and getting in relationships with biological women, then crossing over and creating relationships and dating anything gay or trans. That is what a down low man is. There is a very high percentage of this behavior. Okay, stay with me. There is a very high percentage of this behavior in the African American community because of the shame that African American women put on these particular types of men, as to where they are not able to live their authentic selves. If they're attracted to that, whether they're not attracted to that, whether they're attracted to both, we are going to dissect every single aspect of this particular topic today. So all of those trolls that felt the need to attack me and my community yesterday, I need y'all in here now. Because we're going to discuss it. Because, bitch, I think we need to discuss where Tyrone and Boo Boo are going when they're telling you they're going to Walmart to get supplies for the quarantine. And, bitch, they're going around the corner to motherfucking Tanisha's house or Jared's house, bitch, for a session. I don't own the rights to this music. Y'all visit NBCsReadings.com. Sharing anything on the NBC's Facebook page and you tag me in it, you will get a free reading. Oh, bitch, if we're in quarantine, why not let it all out? Why not let it all out? So all of you bitches, the ones that were sharing my videos in couch selling groups, thank you, Kenny, couch selling groups, refrigerator selling groups, bitch, that's where they need to come. Let them come now with all of that man shit. You're a man, your chin's too long, you got too much surgery, but bitch, when I tell you my inbox, bitch, be very, 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 very long. How are you? How old are you? How you doing? Are you looking for a man? All of these are from straight identified men. Trans women are not out here fooling people. Half the time we're concentrating on our transition and don't want to fucking be bothered. We don't want to be bothered. We block these bitches on a daily. We block these bitches from our inbox on a daily, sending us freaking penis videos and ass videos and how they freaking throw it back and all of the fucking things. And you want to tell me, bitch, you want to talk about my look and how, honey, I'm nothing but a reflection of a fucking black woman. So when you read me and you talk about me, you're talking about yourself. So everything that you say that I am, bitch, you are, because I'm nothing but a reflection of you. They gotta take a little break, like in between. Little dance break. Block them every day, yes. Now my sister wants to call me. She's gotta call me back. I can't. Humble says, but often we as trans women need to stop allowing them to come through between 11 and 4 a.m. I am not a secret. And the thing about it is, trans women, listen, I created the EMBCs for a reason. I am not the only trans woman. I am not the only trans woman that has like that, that second sight, that third eye, that gift of intuition. Bitch, the majority of us have it. A lot of us don't use it. Look at that. My hand is itching. That's a coin. Sorry. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the majority of us have that second sight. So, bitch, it's all about the approach. It's all about the approach, and your intuition will automatically kick in. You're like, bitch, he ain't about nothing. Bitch, block. Block. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, Kenny says, even as a drag on my other phone, I get their messages. I know. Rachel says, I enjoy the videos, though. I gotta be in the mood for that, though. Like, I gotta be in the mood for that. Like, if they're kind of cute and I don't block them, I might go back to it later. But, bitch, like, come on. But these are the same men that are going back and forth between cis women and trans women and gay men and all of the things. So I already know what that looks like. Jai-Asia, it's been pandemonium. But if you want it privately, I got you today. Good morning, Stefan. Hi, everybody that's coming in. I'm just rapping right now. If you're sensitive to the topic of down low men who do not live in their, in their truth, like, be honest. It's because of the shame. Like, if you were a man, what a man does is take accountability for what the fuck he does. If you, as a straight man, decide that you want to date a gay man or get in a relationship with a gay man or be with a trans woman, date a trans woman, or get in a relationship with one, bitch, you're a man, bitch, be open and honest, and bitch, say that. Bitch, I'm a man, I'm grown, I'm going to date this one, you can either accept it or reject it. Kenny says, these the men that are creating division, in my opinion. Absolutely, because it's a competition thing for them. And for what? A lot of them don't have jobs, don't have a window, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, or nobody outside the window to catch it. What is the argument over a penis, bitch? I could delve all the way into that. You know what I mean? As far as penises go, but y'all ain't ready for that conversation yet. Society makes men closeted and then vilify them for being DL. And you know what? It's not even really all of society, Peach. It's that right there. The responsibility is, you know what I mean? I really kind of blame the black woman for that. I really, really, really do. Because no other dynamic or demographic cares who the fuck who they're messing with, except for black women. And I love my black woman because I'm a trans woman. I'm a black trans woman, a reflection of a black woman. However, I was blessed enough to be able to think like a man and a woman. So trans women have the advantage. I'm just saying. We have the advantage. So a lot of things that African American women might not see, bitch, we see effortlessly. Because we see things from both sides of the spectrum. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm trying to be as authentic and transparent and real as I possibly can. Because these are the same men, these same men that prey on trans women are the same ones that be in these comments talking about how much of a man we are. The same ones. Bitch, and then right after they get finished reading and doing whatever they're doing, they write up in the inbox talking about which website you on, can I come through? And they're paying these trans women. They're paying these trans women with the same money that's supposed to go to your children. Please don't get me stuck. Baby, 23, 22 people, share this live. And then go back to it and tag a bitch who this is happening to. Or who you think this is happening to. That is exactly why I simply don't have the time. I simply don't have the time for any of it. For any of it. From the first time that a lot of them open their mouths, I know what their intentions are, bitch, and I leave it alone. You know what I mean? If it's not about business, if it's not about, any of the things that can, boost anything that I have going on, as to where I'm, that can take me out of, I'm already comfortable, but to put me in a more comfortable position, I don't have time for it. And trans women need to take heed to that. My biological women, African American women need to take heed to that. If he's not out adding motherfucking alphabets to your soup, bitch, instead of fucking drinking it all to where you don't have none, you don't need them. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to put it. My agent says it's an agenda. Oh, wait a minute. My agent says it's an agenda to push us back into the closet with them. They're scared because we are visible and it may force them to stand in their truth. And the thing about it is that whether they stand in their truth or not, that's not up to me. But baby, let me tell you something. If there is a man who identifies as straight, that bitch, first of all, I'm going to be the only one that if you say relationship, I am going to be the only one that you are going to be dealing with, period. I don't care if it's a gay man. I don't care if it's a biological woman. I don't care if it's another trans woman. You are going to be with me, period. So you have no choice but to stand in your truth. I don't wear trans on my shirt unless I feel like doing that. However, bitch, if you're walking down the street with me, bitch, you're walking with me, bitch, not in front of me or behind me. You're going to be acting the same way as you do in that bedroom. Vic says, I think a lot happens because of religion, the divide. The leaders are on the low. Yes, we all know that. That senator in Florida that got caught up with the gay white guys, his wife knew. Yeah, and she chose to accept that. Because the thing about it is, whether we like it or not, bitch, he probably came to her and said, listen, this is what the deal is. You can either accept it and climb up the ranks with me, honey, as being governor of Florida and live in Fab. And first of all, let's make this clear too. There's a lot of women that accept their gay men or gay husband behavior. Bitch, if it's attached to a coin, bitch, they're accepting all that. Let's make that clear. Aja says, I don't don't give access to DL men or transphobia of any kind. And that's right. Zero tolerance for that shit. Zero tolerance for that shit. You know what I mean? And then the thing about it is, on the other end of the spectrum, you have African American women. Okay? You have African American women that come on trans posts and troll trans posts, bitch, and claim, you know, you're a man and all of this, but they come on these posts and they feed off that energy. Bitch, y'all have been feeding, a lot of y'all have been feeding off of the trans energy, bitch, forever. Bitch, from the hair, from the lashes, to the look, to the fashion, to the surgeries, bitch, to everything, bitch. And then you got the nerve to come on a trans person's post and read them, bitch, when you have the desire to look the same way that she does. Bitch, your insecure ass has the desire to look the same way that this trans woman does, the same trans woman that you're reading? I don't think so. Especially because when you're upset that your man, bitch, is following that instead of you. Miss me with it. I'm telling you, they be coming in my baby and looking at these guys, you would never be able to tell. Bitch, they hide it well. Peach says true, especially if it is financially or beneficial or they're in the closet themselves. Right. Right, exactly. It's amazing how I don't have the same amount of people as I did yesterday, even though I don't care about that stuff. But the topics that we need to be talking about and having conversations between trans women and biological African American women are the conversations that are happening right now, bitch, and there's nobody here. But bitch, if it's the foo-foo and all of that, as Samantha James says, bitch, it's all of this. Oh, you're a man. Oh, your chin is too long. Oh, you got too much surgery and all of this stuff. Like, I don't get it. My agent says, yup, I can't tell you how many men have asked me to have a threesome with them and their wives or girlfriends. These women know tea and they're mad at us and not the men. Exactly. Erica says, I can do bad all by myself. And that's exactly how I feel about the situation. I don't need that. My focus isn't on that anyway. Like, to be honest, without being too graphic, honey, if it gets bad like that, honey, and I need a penis, bitch, I know exactly where to find one. Now, that's all on that about penises. Please. Please. See one, then see them all, bitch. They like, come on. Vic says women love to feed off of gay men as long as it's beneficial. Wendy Williams had the audacity to say that men shouldn't wear women's clothes. Yeah, I heard that. And she's stupid. Because the thing about it is, her whole entire show and her whole career on radio was based on the personality of a gay man. If anybody remembers, when she moved from New York to Philly, and she was on Power 99 FM in Philly, for my old heads out there, okay, bitch, she used to have this little segment in her show called The Amazing Adventures of Shantae. That was not her voice. That was someone else's voice. And hopefully, I know that person is somewhere out there. It was called The Amazing Adventures of Shantae. And it would come on The Amazing Adventures of Shantae. And the child would be like, how you doing? Bitch, that's where she got that from. Now she's got all of America saying it. Bitch, that's not hers. What's going on, Lasaya? Hey, Keisha. Vix made her entire staff of gay. Like, how are you going to sit there and dictate what gay men can and cannot wear? Bitch, because of a monthly cycle. The thing about it is that the majority of a lot of the women who boast about having periods and menstrual cycles, bitch, all the women that I know hate their menstrual cycle. So, bitch, why in the hell are y'all like wearing it as like a badge of honor and a badge of pride? Bitch, all of the women in my life, honey, they all complain about it. Bitch, they wish they didn't have it. So why are y'all talking about, why are y'all going around here talking about, oh, you need to have a period? Bitch, no, the fuck I don't, bitch. I don't want that. What's going on, Keisha? I'm doing good, hot. Trying to keep this air on. Doing all this talking under this freaking hot ass light. Yeah, if those who weren't on my live yesterday, like, they shared my live in all these freaking straight ass groups, and honey, they were on here reading me. Shout out again to all of the people who defended me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for, for defending me, going in and reading and putting your 2 cents in the comments against all of this, transphobia and homophobia that was going on yesterday. It really, really meant a lot to me, and it really, let me know that a lot of y'all, when it comes down to it, that we have each other's backs with that bullshit. You know what I mean? So, Vic says, y'all can definitely come get mine. Take this cycle, bicycle, unicycle, and Y cycle. Yeah, like, bitch, a lot of people that I know, honey, they complain about it. It's not something that's pleasant, bitch. It's not something that's pleasant that, bitch, that everybody wants. Just like when y'all say, when a lot of these people say, oh, trans people aren't able to have children. I mean, I don't know what news feed you're looking at, but bitch, the news feed that I'm looking at, I'm seeing trans people having kids all the time. However, they're able to have them. So, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about saying that trans people can't have kids. But the news feed and the articles that I read and that I look at and that I share on my nonprofit, bitch, trans people are having children. So I suggest you come up out of your transphobic and homophobic rock, bitch, and educate yourself on some shit. That is what Niambi sees. Niambi sees? That's what Niambi sees. It's no shade. Okay, like a preacher, honey. I should have my cloth around here, honey, so I can dab this sweat. Peach says, shit, I wouldn't wish a period on no one. And the thing about it is, a lot of these bargain basement hood rat, girls, bitch, think it's like a badge of honor when it being in comparison with the trans community. I don't get that. My agent says, girl, you would gag if you knew how many lesbians are spearheading this anti-trans movement. It's sad as fuck. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Hell, there's even trans people doing it. So I know that there's lesbians doing it. There's trans people doing it too. You know what I mean? Because they think that a lot of our issues, bitch, don't affect them. So I know that there's trans people that are doing it. I know that I know for a fact that there's that, you know what I mean? There's a lot of self-hating people out there that think that, bitch, they are just above and beyond. Vic says there's a lot here in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm sure. A lot of big cities. I know Atlanta, New York, Philadelphia. Oh, Peach, I already know about, like, the people that are not anti-trans. Oh, I know all of y'all. Because the thing about it is, when Facebook says what's on your mind, a lot of y'all bitch just run with that and just say everything that's on your mind, how y'all feel about every subject that's known to man, woman, and trans men. And bitch, by doing that, people like me and other people can see what the hell that you're thinking. That's why Facebook is genius, but it's a blessing and a curse. I blocked a lot of motherfuckers off of what they say on Facebook because, bitch, you meant that. Whatever it is that you wrote, bitch, don't backtrack and apologize. Bitch, that's what the fuck you said, that's what the fuck you meant. So I'm going off of that. People will put on their Facebook pages what they won't tell you in person. So why wouldn't I go for that? Why wouldn't I, go on, you know what I mean? Go on that. They mean that shit. But to bring it right back on around, know your worth. Trans women, and this goes around the board. This message is not exclusively for trans women, not exclusively for biological African American women. Know your worth. Know what it is that you will put up with and what you won't put up with. Peach says, I will come for anyone against the LGBT community. Plus community. I know that's right. Vic says, right, they tell it all, and then I'd be like, why do you follow me if you hate me? When that Dwayne Wade mess came out, I saw true colors. Yeah, from everybody. From everybody. Because you know why? They were so worried about what's in between a 12-year-old's legs that, bitch, they couldn't focus on shit else. They couldn't focus on nothing else but that child getting an SRS, which nobody even said. Nobody even said nothing about an SRS, but bitch, yet they are so preoccupied with what that whole entire family that don't even know that they're alive is doing. They don't even know, bitch, they don't even know that these people are alive. I just watched a video yesterday, bitch, of Zaya sitting in a chair playing a video game, Gabrielle Union, honey, having a glass of wine on the phone with somebody, and Dwayne Wade over doing his little thing. Bitch, as a family is supposed to be doing. But no, your freaking ass is worried about what the hell that they're doing. And they're minding their business. Bitch. I wonder how much money the government would have to give people to mind their business. Do you think that they would still do it? There's a question. How much money does the motherfucking government have to give everybody to mind their fucking business? Or to genuinely just be happy that someone else is content? That's the better question. To genuinely just be happy for somebody who is content instead of trying to rain on their parade, judge them, and all of the freaking other shit that goes along with freaking social media. Oh, Dwayne Wade gets Father of the Year. Vic says they sexualize everything. Exactly. Exactly. Because to them, LGBT are not normal. So they have to sexualize everything. Do you know how many biological men and women who are straight fantasize about what gay sex is like, lesbian sex is like, trans sex is like? You know how I know? From being in sex work. That's how I know. That's how I know. From being in sex work, bitch, I know how much they fucking fantasize about it. It's obsession. It's obsession. It is clear and concise obsession with gay and trans. And it's all sexualized. Period. All of it is sexualized. Everything. We sexualize shit in our community. Our whole culture is sexualized. But bitch, own up to your shit. Bitch, own up to your MyVidsters and your motherfucking Pornhubs and your freaking X videos and your motherfucking XNXXs and all. Bitch, you grown. Bitch, you're not a child looking at this shit. Be who you are. Be who you are and be comfortable with that. I do not own the rights to this music. This is Shantae Moore. Keisha says they want to try. Wait a minute, let me read this one. Jay Merriweather says, oh my God, all day, just thinking dirtier and dirtier thoughts. Yes. Yes. And mind you, with that, Jay, Facebook created the perfect freaking opportunity for those who normally wouldn't go up to a trans person and be like, what's going on, sis? Or what's going on, you know, bro, or whatever. How you doing or whatever. It created the perfect outlet for them to come online, bitch, and just obsess. And just obsess. Keisha says they want to try but scared. Vic says, I used to work in the poor management. Oh, Lord. The trans DVDs sold like crazy. I'm sure they did. Keisha says, I live being a lesbian. Yup, and I love being trans. This is who y'all see right now is who I always thought I was in my head when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old. This is it. This is it. The only difference is in the beginning of my transition, I wanted SRS. I'm 40. I'll be 42 in September. I don't want that. So I'm fine. My transition is done. There's nothing else I can do. I'm good. Vic says there was a top seller, trans bondage. But whatever it is, just be who you are. Like be who you are. Be who you are. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate that. Kenny says they make people feel uncomfortable for being comfortable about their sexual ways and desires. Yeah. Yeah, it's shame. It's shame. It's all a shame thing. It is a shame thing. Yup, it's a shame thing. And that is why, you know what I mean? Like, the reason why I frown upon biological African American women are, you know what I mean, as far as young boys go, you know what I mean? These young boys who are feeling these feelings and stuff like that, you are the first thing that they see. It is your responsibility to raise them into whoever they want to be. Not just into what your idea of them is. Should I say that again and like slow that down? You should be molding them into whoever and whatever they want to be, not your idea of them. So if they're straight, fine. If they're gay, fine. If they want to be trans, fine. If they want to be lesbian, fine. If they want to be gender nonconforming, fine. That is the issue. When you see a little effeminate ways in a little boy at 6 and 7 years old, you don't embrace that. You shame that. That is our issue. That is our issue. And a lot of us in the LGBT community cannot recover from that. That is our problem. A lot of us still have trauma from the shit that you did with us 20 years ago. That is my problem. That is my problem, and that is our community's problem. We have freaking trauma coming up at us left and right and uppercutting us. Bitch, it's like fucking Mortal Kombat with our trauma. Bitch, and before we can get over the shit that y'all did to us, bitch, coming up. Before we can get over that shit, bitch, we got more trauma that we gotta deal with being adults. Exactly, Kenny. With shame comes secrecy. And that is the big thing. Like, it amazes me. And mind you, that's why I came live today like I usually do on Trans Talk Tuesday. Because I knew a lot of them trolls wasn't going to be in here today. When I start talking about down low men and all of that shit that they're doing because they're pursuing trans people, you know, and we're all types of men and we have all this surgery and bitch, they're trying to model themselves after us. But yet we're in the image of them and they're trying, and that's where the freaking competition comes in. Like come on. I knew they wasn't going to be in here. Because, bitch, they not ready for it. They not ready to have that conversation. We have said time and time again that we are ready to have the conversation between trans women and cis straight women in the African American community. Time after time after time after time after time and again. We have been willing to have this conversation. They don't want to have it. Vic says, right, I had a straight woman try to tell me about me. I'm like, y'all straight people picking at me when I didn't even know what the fuck they was talking about. Being called tomboy, gay, etc. All I cared about was school and sports, period. I was a kid, I didn't even know what gay was. Right. And you know what? That is why what they fear the most ends up coming true. Because they impose that shit a lot of times. Bitch, if you're hearing, bitch, don't be gay at 3, don't be gay at 4, don't be gay at 5, don't be gay at 6, don't be gay at 7, don't be gay at 8. Eventually, bitch, from 9 to 13, bitch, you're going to motherfucking want to experiment on what gay is. Only because they're saying don't do it. And then you realize it's the most wonderful thing that has ever happened to you in your life. Yes, bitch. Oh, God. Yeah, so, you know. Vic says, right, Dwayne said him and his ex-wife knew something was different. Right, and he said he was started seeing changes at 3 years old. So we all know that it happens that early, and it's not something that can be inflicted on anybody. Nobody can't turn this way or turn that way. Gender is something different. Who you're attracted to, you know what I mean? You can, you know, a lot of times you can't control who you're attracted to, just like you can't control your gender. You can't control that. If you are in love with a man, but like a woman, you're going to go to who you're in love with, not who you like. Hello, goodbye, hello again. And shout out to all you down low women, you know what I mean, who have all of these experiments in college and when you're younger, and then when you get older, how do you want to turn your back, bitch, like this don't apply to you? Shout out to y'all. Linda, I was about to go off when I just saw that fridge comment. Oh my God. They wore me out yesterday. They wore me out. Thank goodness that I have a great support system of people. Shout out to Asia. Shout out to my best friend Marcus. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to all these people who I talked to yesterday who really helped me put things in perspective and realize what my purpose is. You know what I mean? And reminded me of what my purpose is on this live as I talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Thank you, Linda, too. You know what I mean? Another avid supporter. Thank y'all so much for reminding me why I'm on this live talking to y'all. It is not to answer the trolls. It is not to answer the trolls and what they're doing and their idea of me. Because their idea of me is none of my business. Now, my idea of myself is a different story. That's the only thing that counts. My idea of me and your idea of how y'all view yourself. That is the only thing that matters. Thank you, Linda. I love you too, my Asia. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the shit that happened to me yesterday, I'm not the only person that freaking goes through that. We go through that often. Every single day. Every single day. We go through this shit. And we've gone through this shit with our parents, our family members, people around us. You know what I mean? People who we call friends. We go through this shit with every freaking body. We go through this shit with everybody. So, with Down Low Men, I'm going to close out by saying this. With that particular topic before I move on. Is that biological African American women, the ones who raise the most of us, the ones who trans women are in their image, when you are ready to finally have an intelligent conversation without all of the freaking backlash and coming for our transition, we are here and we are available to talk about it. We are here to talk about it. Here we got another troll again. I'm just going to ignore him. I'm just going to ignore him. Keisha says, my mother didn't talk to me for a year when I told her. And that runs rampant through our community. That runs rampant through our community. You know, when y'all are ready to finally have the conversation about these men that y'all put on this pedestal that don't need to be there, that are going to Walmart and getting supplies, bitch, and calling ads of trans women sex workers, bitch, and giving them the money that is supposed to go to your kids. When y'all are ready to have that conversation, we are available for it. We're available. We've been available for it. I love you too, Lee. You know, because as long as they can get away with sneaking, they're going to sneak. Bitch, that reminds me when I was 9 years old, bitch. That reminds me when I was 9 years old. And I used to go to this like convenience store. I don't know if y'all know the little like the fig bars. Like Little Debbie makes them. A couple other companies make them. But the little fig bars, bitch, they're like 2 in like the little pack or whatever. And they're like fused together. The fig bars. Bitch, I was addicted to them. So, bitch, I used to go to my local little like corner store, whatever, when I was young, bitch, and go fucking steal from them. Bitch, and that was all I would steal, bitch, was them motherfucking fig bars, bitch. And as long as I motherfucking kept getting away with it, bitch, I kept doing it. Until the fuck I got caught. And the thing about it is, when you get caught, people don't have to worry about getting caught with things when you're transparent about them. You don't have to worry about getting blown up and your spot blown up like that if you're being transparent from the get-go about what you like, who you mess with, who you don't mess with, who you date, who you want to be in a relationship with, who you don't want to be in a relationship with. Be honest. When you're sneaking around, bitch, somebody's going to figure it out. Sooner or later, somebody's going to figure you out. I'm just saying. Somebody's going to figure you out. So like I said, to those heterosexual African American women that are ready to have the conversation about the men that you put on this pedestal that are eking and peeking and eking and peeking and sneaking, trans women have been available for that conversation since forever. But then you want to, use your biological card and start swiping it everywhere in the trans community, bitch, like it has value. It has no value. That biological card has no value. Trans people are having kids. You can't use that. That biological card has no, you see us everywhere. No, they're not ready for it, Rare Breed. They're not ready for it. What lying in the dark comes to light? Yes, all the time. All day, every day. Jay says, being transparent saved my life. Seeing a lot of down low men sneaking around always ends up with... and that ain't the only thing that's dirty. All of it is dirty. I won't get too graphic. But the penis, the butt, all of it. Freaking hemorrhoids, fucking STD, all of it. All of it. Because they can't make up their mind. Because they can't make up their mind. I don't own the rights to this music. This is Jasmine Sullivan playing in my background. That entire album is my everything. It keeps me calm. You know what I mean? Instead of me constantly feeling like I'm attacking people because, we live in a sensitive generation now. They see a lot of screaming and stuff. They feel like, oh my God, you're bullying me. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm so depressed. I feel like people are coming down on me. Like, get the fuck over it. The LGBT community has been freaking through that bitch for freaking centuries. Been through that for centuries. So now switching gears. Oh, and if you are a biological woman, African American woman that wants to come into my inbox and discuss some things, you know what I mean, because you don't want to discuss it on live or all of the things, let me know. My inbox is always open. It's always open. Get your readings, the NBCsreadings.com. My cute little shirt that I got on. Boom, 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 boom. I'm feeling it today. Jay says you can't control where your vibrations go. You're a human tuning rod. Go where your spirit leads you. Exactly. Yes, Kyle, hemorrhoids. I've seen it all. Haven't dealt with it all, but I've seen it all. Vic says, I hate when they talk about kids with us. Like, you don't want your kids, but instead of someone to love them, you rather them stay in the system. They don't want no more Jay-Z, 50 Cents, and EJ But see, the thing about it is, the more that they don't want it, they don't realize that they're pushing them in that direction. Why don't you just let the child grow up into whoever it is that they are? Whoever it is that they are. There are plenty of straight men that were raised by single black mothers. Plenty. That is not the deal deal breaker just because, you know what I mean, a man is raised by, you know, just women or surrounded by women that they're going to come out gay or be gay. Gay is something from within. Trans is something from within. If you're feeling that, there is nothing that you can do to prevent that. Let me repeat that. If someone is gay or trans, there is nothing you can do to prevent that. It just is what it is. You can either accept it or reject it. But I guarantee you, if you reject it, it's going to have some consequences that can ultimately you can end up with a dead child. So you need to realize and put your you know align your motherfucking chakras, bitch, and you know, decipher what is more important to you. Yes, my Asia. No, Vic, this is Rochelle Farrell and Will Downing. Oh, no, it's not. It's Rochelle Farrell. It's called With Open Arms. We're gonna believe it, boy. All of them are successful. I can honestly say gay couples ride for their kids. Yes, they do. Because they have a point. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, because number one, because they love them, and number two, because they know they have a point to prove. Gay and trans parents are just as, if not, you know what I mean? They know what they're doing. And plus the majority of it is that they don't want their kids growing up how they had to. Jay says, can't beat it out of them. Nope. Can't make them right. Nope. Just let self be self. Let these children grow into whoever they feel that they are. Y'all hear that note? I'm thinking about performing this somewhere. Once all this coronavirus stuff is, you know, subsided, you know what I mean, universe willing. Honey, I'm going to be performing that song somewhere. Shout out to Rochelle Farrell with Open Arms. That's what I'm listening to in my background. That is my shit, bitch. That is my shit. Yeah, for those who don't know, like, I mean, you know, I've been doing shows since I was, like, you know, younger. You know, I just stopped doing them because I left all that for ballroom. But you know, so yeah. Now the next topic that I'm going to be talking about is pandemic, hysteria, and stress during this pandemic, during this like lockdown that we're all in. Stress, panic, hysteria, a lot of it caused by social media, a lot of it caused by being in our heads. We have to come up out of that. We have to come up out of that, like, instantly. Because that stress, that panic, that hysteria can get you way worse than this coronavirus that everybody is scared of. You know what I mean? Like the panic alone and the stress alone, you know what I mean, can really, really get to you. You can stress yourself out so much that you end up getting it. You know what I mean? You can stress yourself out so much that you'll end up getting, you know, what you're afraid of getting. There are ways to safeguard yourself without panicking. Just do the minimal things that you need to do. They done already told you like 10,000 times on the news and everywhere. You see everywhere all the stuff that you have to do. Look it up online and stuff that you have to do, and just follow the simple steps of what you have to do. It's just that simple. All of this panic and hysteria is going to cause you to slip up. I'm just saying. All of this, you know, this hysteria and everything, like, oh my God, oh I gotta do this and this and that. That is going to cause you to slip up. Jay just said it. Stress lowers the immune system. Fact. So if you got stress attacking your immune system, the panic attacking your immune system, and then after you slip up, the coronavirus attacking your immune system, guess where your immune system is getting ready to go? In the garbage. It's getting ready to go in the garbage. We got to stop the stress and the worry. You know what I mean? Stress and worry cause heart attacks, strokes, and the whole thing. You keep freaking out about it. It's also going to cause you to contract the coronavirus. Just do what you need to do. Come on, my Asia. Stress and anxiety lowers your immune system. Child, all motherfuckers have to do is follow instructions and stay the fuck home. Exactly. Stress is a silent killer. Yeah. So you got stress as the silent killer. You know what I mean? And you got coronavirus as the loud ass killer. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, yes, people are recovering from it, but do not let that deter you and think that that is a green light to go out and do all of this freaking shit that you're not supposed to do, because people are recovering. People are also dying. People are also dying. So, you know what I mean? It's good to focus on the people who have recovered. But, bitch, at what expense? 30 to 40% of your lung function is gone. And, bitch, I don't know what I would be able to do, bitch, if I couldn't talk. Bitch, if I couldn't talk to y'all, bitch, with this loud-ass voice, bitch, and I'll be like, oh, God, I can't talk. Oh, because I didn't listen, and now I got coronavirus in the throat. I can't talk. Why? Because I didn't follow fucking directions. Neptune says they don't even have rapid testing. That shot takes like 2 days. Hey Kai, I love you. Takes like 2 days. Bitch, there's a shortage of tests. There's a shortage of medical equipment. There's a shortage of everything. That's why you gotta be practically knocking on death's door in order to get seen. So why would you put yourself in that predicament if all you have to do is stay in the fucking house? You got people looking at the newscastings and the articles. Oh, lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. It's like bitches love doing the opposite of what they're supposed to do, because they think it asserts independence. Bitch, no, you look like a fucking fool. It asserts independence, bitch, because the government is saying I gotta stay in, so just let me motherfucking, go on to the store or to the park to run around, you know what I mean, or out playing basketball with my friends, or you know what I mean, having a big ass party at my house. Let me just do everything that they said that I shouldn't be doing to see if I fucking catch it. You fucking idiot. Vic says, yes, we can take this time to clean our houses, exercise, watch movies, take some immune boosters. That is the important thing. The immune boosters. So your immune system is in a stronger state just in case something goes wrong. Elderberry, sea moss, vitamins, fruits, and vegetables. Thank you, Vic, for that. Yes, the motherfucking throat. Bitch, I don't want coronavirus in my throat, bitch. I need to talk. Kai says, if some knot puts you in a roast group, please block every hater so they won't take away from your message, your much needed message. Well, Kai, let me tell you something. I've got 33 people in here now, okay? Usually that's what it is, like anywhere between like 20 and 40 people that I usually have in here for Trans Talk Tuesday. Okay, yesterday There was 504 people in here. And the majority, I would say about 80% of them were just coming nonstop with comments. There was no way that I was able to block all that. And I didn't end that live. So what I did instead was to still talk to my audience, and I plugged my shit the whole time. Need ABCs, need Ambi Prodigy Designs, learn your history, all that shit that I'm associated with. That's what I did while talking about the issues at hand. That shit had 4,000 views in less than 12 hours. All because people think that my motherfucking chin is too long, I got too much surgery, and I look like a man, and I got a ton of paint on. Like, you can, and that just goes to show you the type of people that will end up with coronavirus, COVID-19. Those type of people. Neptune says, it's funny because if you let people out, what's the first thing they're going to do? Be on the damn phone. Now you have all the time. And the thing about it is, what are they going to do? Yeah, exactly. What are they going to do? Everything's fucking closed. Everything is closed. That's why if I do go outside, like to get some air, I either open a window or I go out on my back porch and sit down. Breathe in some air and then go back in the house. That's it. My neighbor's freaking backyard is freaking fenced off. So it's like I got my own little freaking space. Shout out Detroit. Thank you. Yes, Neptune, free promo. That's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. Romeo, I love you. What's good, Libra? I missed you too. Yeah, they keep me on Facebook. They keep me in Facebook jail. All of my accounts are in Facebook jail. For some reason, I'm still able to go live. I'm not going to freaking, I'm not going to keep saying that on live because God forbid if they freaking take this one, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm not able to post and comment. So when y'all send me messages and stuff, you can send it to me in Messenger. I'm still able to operate my Messenger. But like comments and stuff on my profile, I can't comment. Neptune, who is a Libra? Neptune, I'm a Libra. Romeo, who I'm talking to, is a Libra. There's a lot of Libras in here. This earring keep falling out. Yeah. Chilling back from being blocked. Yup, I'm a Libra too. Yes, honey. Cause we the only well, we're the most balanced thinking in the freaking zodiac. So we think from one extreme to the next and all in the middle. Honey, we look at every freaking angle about how shit. Look, we got another one. We got Sheetha there, Libra there. Yes. Huh. That's why we all fine. We are all fine. We are all fine in this. You don't see us on our freaking profiles, bitch, talking about bitch skitzing and panicking and having hysteria and stressing out and shit like that. Bitch, for what? Shout out Paris. Thank you. We are not unbalanced. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that because there are a lot of Libras who are unbalanced. They just haven't found their balance yet. There's some out there. Because Lord knows, there's a few of them, bitch, that I can't be around for more than 2 seconds. Romeo says exactly, we analyze everything from every angle. Yes, we do. To safeguard ourselves. You know what I mean? Like we're good. Romeo says, nah, I'm good. I like peace and being alone. Yeah? Ha! Peach says all the download people I know are Libras. Oh, no. Yes. You know what? I think instead of doing this, I'm just going to ask this last question and then I'm going to move in. I think I want to get my tarot cards together. I got 28 people. I'm comfortable with that number. And I'm just going to go into like doing some readings for people. If you want a free reading, share anything that's NeAmbieCees from the Facebook page to NeAmbieCeesReadings.com. Tag me in it. This particular profile, the NIAMB Stanley profile, once I get the tag, I'll give you a free reading on live. And, you get one question, no pregnancy, no health related questions. And, we can do it with the do it. Candace says the best mate for a Libra is a Libra. I disagree. I'll be ready to strangle that bitch's throat. Whoever it is, whether it's a gay man, whether it's a drag, whether it's a femme queen, whether it's a straight man, whatever it is. A Libra, I would be ready to, because I would see a lot of myself in that Libra, and I wouldn't be able to take that. I would be ready to strangle. In my opinion, in my expertise, the best compatible partner for a Libra is a Leo. If y'all can find the ultimate thing to wear, because it's Libra and Leos have the closest friendship. Libra and Pisces make a great team and a perfect couple. I do agree with that too. But you know what I mean? Leos and Libras have this like close-knit like friendship. If that can progress into something that is intimate, then that is unbreakable. That bond would be unbreakable. That bond is unbreakable. Because whether the intimacy part of it works out or not, they still have the friendship to fall back on. You don't like Leo? Well, you probably just haven't found the right one. I don't know. The best mate for a Libra is a Leo, coming from a Libra himself. See? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who says that. Vic says we Pisces are the shit. Peach says I get along with Libras real well. Cancer here. And Romeo says no, thank you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I hope I just didn't show y'all my crotch. Hold on. I'm going to get my cards now. Going downstairs to get my cards. Oh, goodness. I was sitting all that time. Hi, everybody. My little humble abode, honey. Got plenty of room in here to move around, bitch. I'll never get bored. I think they're up here. Yes, they are. I'm going to get both decks, honey. Yes, they are. So let's go back upstairs and do some readings for the people. Pisces people are heartbreakers. I've actually noticed a connection between, well, see, it's more of a friendship. It's not really intimate. Between Libras and Tauruses too. That is crazy. So, well, we won't be using them cards. Because they just freaking. So, is this right here. I was wondering which deck to use, but these just freaking spilled everywhere. That's to let me know, bitch, don't use them. That is okay. Drew says, I don't know why, but Sag is always attracted to me, and I'm a Pisces. I feel the same way about Aquarius. Bitch, I cannot get rid of them for some reason. And it never works. It never works, but that does not keep them from coming. And I just can't. I just can't. I just cannot. One of my exes and a confusing type of relationship that, that I had just currently, I'm teetering back and forth with. Bitch, they got the same fucking birthday. And I'm like, bitch, what is it about these damn Aquarius? What is it? Pisces love too much. Kai says, I have a serious question, Niambi. Do you really believe that something as basic as the day and the month a person was born says anything significant about them? No, that's only one aspect of it. There are many different things in the realm of astrology and numerology and tarot. It's a combination. Astrology and a sign a person was born is only one aspect. Every person that has a birth date not only has one sign, they actually have three, and a planet that rules that. So it's more complicated than just a person's sign. So if that puts that into context for you, you know what I mean. You have a rising sign. You have your birth sign. You have a rising sign. You have the planet that rules your sign. There's so many different, aspects, more than just a birthday. So when you combine all these things together as a unit, you also have a life path in numerology that tells you a lot about who you are, and different characteristics that you carry. Yeah, I agree, Sean. A Libra and a Taurus is a huge no, but as far as like friendship goes, the bond is great. But intimacy, no, not too much. Like relationships, no. Wait, Vic says Leos love me. I'd be like, what you want? If you don't like them, send them over here. Now, make no errors. Make no errors about this. As for a Libra, I will play around with a Libra. Make no errors. I will play around with a Libra. We just can't get in no relationship. But we can play though. We can play all day. We can play all day, bitch. But can't do no relationship with them. I'm a Cancer, Leo, rising Gemini. Kai says that makes more sense because there are people who are the same sign who are totally, and I do mean totally, different in personality. Yeah, their rising sign may be different. You know what I mean? It might be like you might have like a Leo Aquarius and then a Leo Sagittarius, which are going to be the same sign but two totally different people and totally different personalities. Yes. Hi, everybody. Y'all just came. Y'all are just the people that are just coming in are just in time for the NBCs. The NBCs. My shirt says, "Discover your journey, start your path." The NBC spiritual readings. This website. This is an old shirt, so this website is wrong. It's the NBCsreadings.com. If you would like a private reading, go there. My hashtag is Learn Your History. If you would like to, donate or go to the top of the line, if you're feeling generous and all of the things. I'm getting ready to wash these cards real quick. Get this out of the way so I can concentrate. You need to find out yours. What do you need to find out, Vic? Your rising sign? I don't do rising signs. The only things that I do are life paths, which is in numerology. I do have a little bit of experience with astrology. Basically more on like the compatibility thing, of being compatible with different signs. My main expertise is with the tarot. If anybody wants to learn how to do tarot or get experience with tarot, I do my tarot readings with the Gateway of the Divine Tarot. Mainly because this particular book that this comes with, I love the images, but this particular book that this comes with gives you a breakdown of everything. The tarot meaning, the astrological meaning, everything. Sean says, a Libra and a Gemini is very toxic even though we're compatible. Yeah, because it balances out because the Gemini, the two faces, the twins, and Libra, the scales. You know what I mean? But it is very toxic. Vic says, watch the Cash App and the amount. Well, if you want a private reading, everybody that participates on my live gets half price of whatever's on the website. And I think at this particular moment, I think they're 50 and 100. So half of that would be, if you want a private reading. If you want one done on live, the minimum is $20. And I will do the reading on live. And I can't, if somebody could please comment and see if I can pin the hashtag. It's hashtag learn your history. The L is capital, the Y is capital, and the H is capital. So it's hashtag learn your history. The L is capital, the Y is capital, and the H is capital, because I'm unable to comment in the comment section because I'm in Facebook jail. So they won't let me comment on it. So minimum of $20, just to get a basic reading. The prices for live readings are three cards for $20, being as though we're in quarantine. 3 cards for $20, 5 cards for $40, and 7 cards for $60. My birthday is September the 26th. Oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart on my own birthday. September the 26th is my birthday. So let me see here. In the meantime, while I'm waiting to see if I can read somebody for tarot while I shuffle these cards, if you would like a life path, your own life path number, type in your birthday, month, day, and year in the comment section. I will give you your life path, and I will read your meaning for your number. I have them all here from 1 to 9. So if you would like your life path, put your month, day, and year in the comment section while I'm waiting to do a tarot reading. Kai says, oh wow, that's my favorite niece's birthday, 9/26. Her name is Jamila. Kai, there's a reason that that's your favorite niece. There's a reason that's your favorite niece. Come on, Keisha, 3/13/1974. That is my nephew's birthday, and a great friend of mine that I was locked up with years ago that I'm still friends with to this day. His birthday is also 3/13. We're going to start off with that first. So 7 and 10 is 17, 24, and 4 is 28, 10, 1. Your life path is 1, and what a coincidence. There's the 1 right there. Keisha, the numerology meaning for number 1. Your positive characteristics: individualistic and independent, showing leadership and drive. The 1 is masculine, focused, an originator, and self-starter. It is also progressive, strong-willed, courageous, self-reliant, and rebellious in a constructive way. Some of your negative characteristics: 1s can be stubborn, selfish, weak, and undisciplined, or a pariah. You're associated with the tarot deck as the magician. So to get a more comprehensive thing on what it is to be a 1, go to Google, type in life path number 1, numerology, and it'll give you the rest of the things and the things and the things and the things. Octavius Riley, 7/18 of 1991. So let's see, we got 16 and 10 is 26 and 9 is 35, 36. 3 and 6 is 9. So from one extreme to the next. Number 9. Your positive characteristics. 9s are helpful. Thank you, Keisha. 9s are helpful, compassionate, aristocratic, sophisticated, charitable, generous, humanitarian, cooperative, creative, self-sufficient, and proud, and self-sacrificing. Negative characteristics of 9s. 9s can end up being egocentric, arrogant, self-pitying, sentimental, discontent, fickle, cold, or mentally unstable. You are associated in astrology with Virgo, and you're associated with tarot with the Hermit. You're welcome, Keisha. And Keisha, you're associated in astrology with Mercury. Yeah. Oh, the cash tag, if anybody wants to know, the cash tag is Learn Your History. The L is capitalized, the Y is capitalized, and the H is capitalized. Because if you don't capitalize those 3 letters, you won't be able to see it. So the cash tag is Learn Your History on Cash App. If you would like to donate, the donation is a minimum of $20. If you want to donate, if you want a reading, 3 cards. What did I say? 3 cards are $20. 5 cards are $40, and 7 cards are $60. Hi, Tiara. Octavia says that's D. Is there anybody else that would like a life path? If you want a life path, your life path number, type in your birth date in the comment section. I will calculate it in my head. I have a photographic memory. I add and subtract real quickly. Thank you, Peach. Let me see if I can pin it. Okay, I pinned it. Work. They let me pin it. Thank you, Peach. I appreciate you. So, if you would like a tarot reading, just let me know that you donated by putting it in the comment section, and let me know that you did already, and I will get started. I'm currently washing these cards, cleaning them of energy. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, if you would like a life path number, put your birth date in the comment section. I will do what I do and get you your life path number. I have all the printouts of all of the ones from 1 to 9. The minimum is $20. It depends on how many cards you want. 3 is $20, 5 is $40, and 7 is $60. Hi, Ayana. I love you, Nisi. I'm just shuffling and just moving all this energy around in here. I feel so positive about doing this compared to how I felt yesterday. I feel so positive in doing this. This is crazy. It's such a 180 from what I was experiencing yesterday. Like, it was just too many people, too much energy on one on one live for me. I could not handle that. Again, if you want your life path number, put your month, day, and year in the comment section. Let me go back and see if I see any more. Sean Blahnik, I'm the 27th. You're the 27th for what? You're a Libra too? Go ahead. Peach says, do you have info on the master numbers 11, 22, and 33? Any double numbers or triple numbers or quadruple numbers that you see in succession like that, they're angels. They're angels. They all mean something different, but the general consensus around those particular numbers, like if you're always seeing like double numbers, like 1, or triple numbers, 111, 222, 333, or 2233, you know what I mean? Like that, they're all angelic numbers. It means nothing but your ancestors are over you. You have angels constantly around you. That's all that means. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, see, this was all of the stuff that I was trying to explain to people like 3 years ago, but like it came across like so fast, like the thoughts would come by so fast, and my mouth wasn't moving fast enough for the thoughts to come out, so it came across a little freaking manic and crazy. She's good now. She knows how to channel. She knows how to channel that. She's good. Okay, Vic, 3/5/1980. Let's go. 3, 8, 16, and 10 is 26. You are life path number 8. Let me see what the 8. Okay. Meaning of numerology 8. Positive characteristics. 8s are authoritative, business-minded leaders. They value control and tend to be powerful, but are also balanced, materially detached, successful, and realistic. They end up in management positions, are efficient, capable, street smart, and good judges of character. Now, the negative characteristics, the dark side of 8 can be cruel, insensitive, violent, bullyish, or greedy. Shut up. At their worst, it can become intolerant, religious zealots. You're associated in astrology with Leo, and you're associated in tarot with strength. Vic says, I cash app you. We can chat later. Yes, we will. We will. Because this is great. I hope you heard all that. I hope you heard all that, all those characteristics. Because right now, you do great in management. You do great in management positions. You're and very, very, very business minded. So that's a good thing, and could definitely be a good thing for us both. What does my freaking sister want? Oh my God, she's wearing me out. Tajir says, ooh, zoom me. 7/15/1990. Okay. 8 and 13 and 10 is 23 and 9 is 32. Tajir, you are life path number 5. Which I thought was what I was until freaking last night. I gagged that my freaking life path is not even 5, it's 6. I am gagging. Hold on. Let me freaking tell. Sorry. Jeez. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, so life path number 5. I thought that I was a 5. Look at me freaking sweating. See, because I get all excited. Hold on. All right, Tajir, life path number 5. Positive characteristics. 5s are energetic, adventurous, daring, and freedom-loving. They also tend to be versatile. Versatile, flexible, adaptable, curious, social, sensual, quick thinking, witty, courageous, and worldly. Your negative characteristics, on the flip side, 5s can be unstable, chaotic, self-indulgent, irresponsible at times, or careless. They should beware of the consequences of unhealthy sexual tendencies. All right, number 5. Yes, Vic, we will definitely chat in the inbox later. I'm sorry, for some reason. Oh, God.